Welcome to the Barnelfish Express. I'm Captain Steve. Let's cast off and get into it. In this video, I'm presenting my top 5 lies in no particular order told by Trump during his State of the Union. Did you watch his speech? If not, you didn't miss much except a lot of bull honky. And if you did watch it, I feel your pain, though I have a bit of a masochist streak, so it wasn't all that terrible. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so here we go. Let's start with number 5.
In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
Okay, this one I think was pretty obvious. What he is claiming, even without trying to fact check, is that in a year he has secured nearly half of our national debt in foreign and domestic investments. And while I want and hope for the best for the USA, this is obvious bullshit. According to whitehouse.gov, the total of US and all foreign investments is at 9.7 trillion, which is also a slightly inflated number. That number would be impressive if it actually happens. Currently, this is all a horse and pony show, as nobody, so far as I can find, has signed any checks. All I can find, even according to the official White House website, is announcements of intent to invest, like a penny stock. It really means nothing. I could claim to invest $1 million into illegal Canadian immigrant sex toys. It carries as much merit. Though, if money actually starts building in this country, I'll give credit where credit is due. But right now, it's hopes and dreams and bullshit and unicorn farts. Number 4.
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before.
Biden did inherit Trump's lackluster response to COVID-19, which contributed greatly to the bad economy of Biden's term. Of course, people have short term memories and only remember the inflated prices. Something else that contributed to higher inflation was the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates to basically zero and quantitative easing, i.e., printing free money. That free printing of money screwed us over plenty good. But the economy was growing after COVID and was delivering some of the best numbers in 2024 before Trump decided to liberate us from the world economy via all encompassing tariffs. Also, the labor market is slowing. Regardless of what Trump and MAGA tout, total non farm employment growth for 2025 was revised from plus 584,000 to only plus 181,000, marking the weakest year of growth since the pandemic. That is a 400,000 employment number downgrade. Number 3.
We are going to keep it that way. The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that, 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than one.
Right. This one kind of hits personal. I gamble or I trade, wink wink, options because one day I'll be a millionaire too, just like everybody else in this country. While I don't disagree that this is great for people who actually have the luxury of a retirement plan, i.e., a 401k or a Roth or something like that, touting this as an achievement is kind of bullshit. The stock market is designed to go up, always, given enough time. I mean, if you overlay presidential terms on the S&P 500, all presidents have enjoyed all-time highs all the time. With some short-lived pullbacks, because that is how the market is designed. But it always goes up. What he is claiming is similar to claiming that you were the reason for paint drying instead of paint being designed to dry quickly. I mean, if Trump did nothing, the stock market would continue to climb. Number two.
Necessary. It's already time tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Right?
All right. Right. Like in the past, like in the early 20th century, it was like 19 teens. Oh, before the 1913 introduction of federal income tax, yes, tariffs were the primary source of U.S. federal revenue, often compromising up to 95% of receipts. Also, we pay for the tariffs. I don't understand how people haven't realized this yet. Sure, if it works out, income tax will be eliminated, but we will be paying a hell of a lot more for goods and services. We're already starting to see that now. I kind of see it as a six of one, half dozen of the other. Though less tax going to the government might be great. It means more money going to local businesses. On the other hand, how in the hell are we going to afford our insatiable appetite for social services? This is a claim I'd like to watch, actually. Income tax covers Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid mostly, which he also promised not to touch, which is also something that was kind of kicked in the dick with the big, beautiful bill. Anyways, what happens to these programs? Will they be funded via tariffs or do they get cut into oblivion? See previous response. I'm leaning towards being cut. And number one.
And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776. You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things, a lot of money we have. We have much more money than people understand. Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long.
Okay. This is my number one mostly because of the incredible deception involved. He promised a warrior dividend payment for service members that would be paid for via tariffs and, quote, other things. In reality, these payments came from the housing allowance budget. To quote, a senior administration official said the $2.6 billion cost of the bonuses was being taken from the $2.9 billion in extra funding for basic allowance for housing, or BHS, payments appropriated by Congress in July. The funding was part of Trump's big domestic policy bill and marked for, quote, improving the quality of life for military personnel. So, maybe if you squint your eyes and think the world is flat, you could argue that this was appropriated accordingly. Personally, I don't think so. As has everything else with this administration so far, it's shoot from the hip, obfuscate any mishaps, and convince people otherwise. And of course, people buy this bullshit. So, did you listen to the State of the Union? What were your thoughts and opinions? Did you pick up on anything he was BSing about or anything he was telling the truth about? I do plan on doing 5 truths from the State of the Union because statistically, there has to be 5 things in there that he said that were factually accurate. That'll be the next video after this. I'll post a link in the comments. Let me know what you think. And with that, I'm going to wrap this up and I will see you at the dock.